think of and enjoy wherever they are, whenever they are, because it's a photograph burnt into your mind. And when they look at it, it will invoke the feeling only Africa can bring to people. So to the contestants, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to look around you and close your eyes and open it and look from left all the way around, you know, and close your eyes and let that shutter close and know that this is all for you. And when you are traveling around and you feel like closing your eyes and bringing this photograph up into your head, for you to feel and know that we found you amidst the thousands of guards within the industry, and we did this to celebrate finding you. So always remember that. So I used the word earlier, evoke, and the dictionary definition is to bring or recall a feeling, memory, or image to the conscious mind. So it resurrects feelings. It pulls feelings out of you. It is not something you do. It is something that is demanded of from your emotions at the sign of something when it is evoked. And I would like to use this word in my thanks to everyone by sharing how you make me feel. Candidates, when I see you, you evoke a feeling of bravery, commitment, and an impressive disregard for ego. The Kariega staff, you evoke a feeling in me of selfless dedication to hospitality and tourism. Our major sponsors, you evoke a feeling in me of genuine generosity and true immersed involvement. Our international visitors and sponsors, you evoke a feeling in me of understanding the problem you have by having been bitten by the safari bug and how serious that problem is. And that you come to this hospital to take care of the illness symptomatically. Okay. Our media team, you evoke a feeling in me of creativity, color, visual articulation, and a perfect medium of telling our joyful story around the world. Our past winners and past contestants, you evoke feelings of distant cousins akin to the sacred journey once traveled together. Our judges, you evoke a feeling in me of starstruck awe, and even that of envy within our specialized workspace. You evoke a feeling of profound gratitude within me because of your willingness to attend, which fills the space with your inspiring presence. And Michelle, you evoke a sense of relief and confidence deep within me that someone so dynamic is at the helm of this ship, and the feeling of excitement of where you are taking us. There is no way that I could do the gratitude that I feel to all that is due justice in the short time standing here, but one thing is certain is that in time I will express it the way you deserve when life gives me the opportunity to do so. With the competition finding itself in a place of this magnitude, it gives me another opportunity to sort of make a little bit of announcement, but we have come so far that I'd like to take the opportunity to announce a new development within Safari Guide of the Year, which is a program we have decided to initiate, a new outreach program where all of the finalists will get to select their own candidate to walk the journey of greatness within the field guide industry. A date and time and venue will be set where you and your protege will spend 4 days with the judges and yourselves, developing core skills to take yourself and your selected students to the next level of guiding greatness. We've come a long way to get us where we are today, and when I look around at what we have become, it is clear to me that we are ready for the next level of changing more lives. Congratulations to all involved, and thank you.
Thank you so much for your words of love and inspiration, Mike. And the competition truly has come a long way. And thank you so much for creating this so that we can come and share this space with you. So we love you, Mike. Now, we've come to the time of the evening that we've all been waiting for, where we get to start handing out some awards and get to hear the results of all of the various different categories that have been going on this week. Our incredible team, our media team at Armadillo Media, has put together some incredible video clips that are going to give you a little bit more of a taste for what each category is about. And the first category that we're going to be awarding this evening is the one for track and sign. So please do enjoy. Now, to hand out the award for the track and sign category, I'd like to welcome a very dynamic individual, a man who needs no introduction to most of us, but I would like to just outline some of Juan Pinto's accolades. He's a man of many. So Juan is not only a cyber tracker, master tracker, one of very, very few individuals in the world with this qualification, but Juan is also a FOGASA scout, the chairman of the FOGASA board, and one of the judges at this year's competition. He's been a judge since the very first year, so he's an absolute stalwart and a fantastic man. And I'd like to invite Juan to come up and hand over the prize for track and sign.
Right, I think all candidates enjoyed the track and sign, and I want to say well done to everyone. It's the one event that I think tests the mind, as opposed to not only testing the skill. And I think you all would have felt it with the examples that we found and what we saw. But I do say well done to everyone, and our runner-up for track and sign is Jason. Well done on that. You can keep that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Right, and our winner for track and sign, Matthew. Well done, Matthew.
Thank you, Sean.
Just have a look at the camera. Well done.
Thank you.
Whoop. Matthew? Sorry.
Well
done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Juan, and well done to both Jason and Matthew. I'd just like to ask if the runner-ups can please come and stand up on the stage and stay with us while we hand out the remainder of the awards. The next category is that of the bird slide and sound. It's a very interesting category, one which requires an eye and an ear for detail. So I'm going to ask that the team rolls the video clip of the birding slide and sound for you, please. So to hand over the prize for the birding category, I'd like to invite up Roger Machin, who's the Sales and Marketing Manager of Canon South Africa. And Roger's going to be coming up to give a prize from Canon and Outdoor Photo to the value of 10,000 Rand. Roger, please do come up.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Canon and our retail partners, Outdoor Photo, we are delighted to be handing out a really nice prize. Things for guides when you get on a vehicle and they ask you what you'd like to see, and you go, "I'm a birder." You often see their faces shrink a little bit. Birding is massive. Birding is growing on an epic scale. And if I have a guide who says to me, "Tell me what your list is, let me try and get you some lifers," I start smiling a hell of a lot. I know Jean put an epic test together. It wasn't just about photographs. The sounds are equally important. And I cannot tell you how impressed we have been with your scores. Without further ado, let's have a look at the runner-up for birding, sight and sound. That would be Kaylee. Hold on to that. And the winner for a 10,000 Rand voucher to be spent at Outdoor Photo on anything. Obviously, we'd love you to buy Canon, but you could do anything in the store. 10,000 bucks is Megan. Sure, if I'd known you were such a birder. Well done.
Thank you.
And you get a trophy as well. We have to... Excellent stuff. Thank you very much. Well done. I think I'm staying up here with you for this. Yeah.
Please don't run away, Rog. So thanks you very much, and welcome to Megan and Kelly. Very, very well done. So yeah, I'm up here with you because obviously this is a category that we were judging together.
Yeah.
The next category for the photographic guided experience. Shall we have a look at the video clip and see what it was all about?
Oh, there's a shot right here.
So photographic guiding is a facet of safari guiding which has grown in recent years. Obviously with the advent of digital photography, it's become more and more accessible. And we're finding that more and more of our guests who come on safari want to capture these memories, and they want to do so with a guide who's got a lot of skill. Obviously not everybody owns a camera or is a photographer themselves, so we tried not to score too heavily on that, and it was a bit of a combination of technicality and just actual soft guiding skills and how to position the vehicle and get their guests into the perfect position. We do have an incredible prize from Canon South Africa this evening, so Rog, maybe you'd like to tell us a little bit more about the prize?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again. Canon missed out on this last year, unfortunately, but we're delighted to be back as the sponsor of the photographic category. It is a fairly lucrative prize. We have an EOS R10 with a double lens kit, which is perfect for getting into your wildlife photography journey. It is worth just under 40-odd thousand Rand. So you will understand the judging criteria was quite intense, and every single one of you stood up to the plate, and we made you sweat. We know how much you worked, and we weren't gentle on you. I'm really sorry. Cam and I, we sat and we went through the criteria for a couple of times, and we really, really, really wanted to ensure that what you're doing and what you're delivering for a photographer who's spent an inordinate amount of time and equipment, we know how much it costs, but also the amount of time that they come to you, and they want that award-winning shot, and your desire is to make sure that they get something that's amazing to take home with. It's not easy. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. And I'd love to say it's one of the hardest categories. I don't think we're in the hardest category. But all of you did an epic job. So without further ado, I'll do the runner-up, you do the winner, or the other way around?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. The runner-up of Best Photographic Experience, Matt.
Thanks, Roger.
So close.
Thanks, Kevin.
Well done, Matt. And the winner for this year's Guided Experience category, Guided Photographic Experience category, is Jason. Well done. Jay, congrats.
Hold up your
congrats.
certificate, hold up your trophy. You're going to have enough hands to hold everything, but... Cam, you're part of this, damn it. Excellent. Well done, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right. So very well done, and congratulations to Matthew and Jason. Now the next category is one which is very, very important. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you have as a guide. If you don't have the ability to impart that knowledge on your guests and do it in a way which is fun and enjoyable, you really are going nowhere. So the next category is one which we refer to as storytelling, and we had quite some fun around the fireplace in the evenings. Let's see what we got up to. Now, to hand over the prizes for the storytelling category, I'd like to invite up Mr. Mark Bishop, who is the editor of the Kruger to Canyons newspaper. And he's very kindly offered to sponsor a prize of 6,000 Rand and a selection of books. So, Mark, please do come up and tell us who was the winners.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I just want to reiterate the thanks that has gone out to the Kariega team. Every single one of them has been absolutely amazing. Very well done. And yeah, I don't agree with Roger, because when I interviewed each and every one of the candidates, I said to them which was the category that they were most afraid of, and every single one of them said storytelling. So it is the most difficult one of the lot. So without further ado, I have to add that all the stories were fantastic. I love the fact that you guys took it to heart what we spoke about earlier, and you really applied those tips, and I think that you all delivered very well, and well done. So here we go. The runner-up for storytelling, Matt. Well done, lad.
Thanks.
Very well done. And yeah, there's no paper in here. No, I'm kidding. And the winner of this year's storytelling, Kali. Well done, mate. There you go. There's your, and here's your trophy. Yes. Well done, lad. Very well done. There you go. Here's your thing. Come. Here's your envelope. Oh, and here's your books.
Oh, thank you.
Jeez.
So thank you very much to Mark, and congratulations to Matthew and Kali. Our next category this evening is the guided bushwalk category. So let's have a look at the video and see a little bit more what that is all about. Now, to hand out the prizes for the guided bushwalk category, I'd like to invite up Greg Ledley, who was the winner of the inaugural competition in 2011. And Greg is also a walking trails guide with an SKS DG, a specialist knowledge and skills in dangerous game qualification, and also owner and director of Ledley Safaris. Greg, if you can please come up. Greg's going to be handing out a prize from Brian Mulligan, who's the CEO of Applied Information, and the value is 10,000 Rand in cash. Please welcome up Greg.
Just a big shout out to the Mulligans who are watching in Atlanta, Georgia at the moment. So Brian and Margaret, how are you guys? So obviously the guided bushwalk it's almost a culmination of various skills, and it brings a lot of that together. And as panic can be very contagious, so can confidence. And the best guides provide the confidence on foot as you're feeling exposed out there in the bush, and they make this feeling of being out there safe, informative, and just phenomenal. So as the runner-up for the Safari Guide Bushwalking Experience, it is Jason. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you, Ryan. And the winner of the guided bushwalk for Safari Guide of the Year 2025 is Megan. Come on up. Congratulations. Well done. Excellent. There we go. That's for you. Awesome. Excellent. Oh yeah, I'm going to give you this as well.
Thank you very much to Greg, and a big congratulations to Jason and Megan for their fantastic performance. Now, most safari guides get into this industry because we think that we're going to be dealing with wildlife and animals all day, but in reality, our job probably comprises of about 10% animals, and that's 90% people. The levels of professionalism and hospitality that are demanded of safari guides these days are really at the top level. So let's have a look at the video and see what the contestants delivered. Now, to hand out the prizes for the Professionalism and Hospitality category, I'd like to invite Mike Carantonis, who's a judge at the competition and the creator of the whole thing. Mike, please do come up and join us at the podium. Mike is going to be handing out a cash prize of 8,000 Rand, which is sponsored by the Safari Guide of the Year competition.
Thank you very much. Again, I think hospitality, the word itself is used way too lightly in an industry which is as powerful as it is, because that's what it is. Hospitality is welcoming. It's actually who you are as a person that makes you good at what you do. As they mentioned earlier, the skill's essential, but if you don't love people, you're lost in this wilderness. So the runner-up for hospitality and professionalism, Kali. Okay, and the winner for hospitality and professionalism is Jason. Well done. Congratulations, you guys deserve all of it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly. Come
I don't
through.
know how to do that.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mark.
you're welcome. Well done. Well done, guys. Kali, runner.
Thank you very much to Mike, and congratulations to Kali and Jason for their performance on the professionalism and hospitality. Now the next category up is probably the most exciting of the competition. It's full of loud bangs and the smell of gunpowder. Safety and precision is required, so let's have a look at what the advanced rifle handling category is all about.
And then you engage the firing pin by
Now to hand out the prizes for the advanced rifle handling category, I'd like to invite up James Stein, who is also a Fagasa scout and a man who's very, very precise. James never has a single hair out of place, and he has very, very strict requirements, and he's a man that we all look up to very much. So I would like to invite James up to the podium to hand out the prizes for advanced rifle handling, please. Thank you so much, James.
very kind of you. Before you go, can I also make use of this opportunity then just to thank Cameron for his professionalism and how he's represented this competition, as well as all the presenting he's done for us so far. Nobody wants this particular job, I can guarantee you that. And he's the very best at it so far. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you, James.
Thanks. I've gleaned a couple of things while I've been sitting there, and it got me thinking, and yes, I can think. Everybody's trying to suggest that their category is the best, but the advanced rifle handling draws every year the biggest crowds. Not only the contestants and the judges and some of the guests, but even the staff come and watch. So need I say, it takes a lot of courage to be shooting a gun in front of all those people watching you. You're under a lot of pressure. And that transpires directly back for me into thanking you guys for putting your hands up and being brave enough to come to the competition. That takes a lot of courage. When we started this competition 13 years ago, some people were reluctant when they were asked to come to the competition, not knowing what to expect, quite scared, very challenging. And I think a lot of people actually turned down the opportunity. We've got to hear recently that candidates are actively now starting to prepare themselves over a 2 or 3 year period to come and partake in this competition. So well done for that. All right, so let's get to the results. Runner-up for advanced rifle handling, Megan. Well done. All right, and then the winner, Cameron. Take that as well.
Thank you very much, James, and congratulations to Megan and Cameron, who takes home a cash prize of 8,000 Rand, which is sponsored by FAGASA, the Field Guides Association of Southern Africa, who powers this entire competition. Now, I'm sure we all as guides will admit that we'd like to spend more time shooting and on the shooting range, but in reality, we spend the majority of our time in a game drive vehicle, so it's a hugely important category. It's a category which carries a larger weighting component in the competition. So let's have a look at the video and see what the game drive is all about. The prizes for the game drive category this evening. I'd like to invite Alan Hewitt, who's also one of the judges at the competition. Alan is also another scout. What is it with all these scouts? This place is full of the best this evening. And Alan has trained many of the very best guides as well. So I'd like to invite Al to please come up, and Al's going to be handing over a very big prize tonight. It's from Weiler Distributors. It's a prize of some Swarovski Optic NL Pure 10x42 binoculars. And the value of that prize is 68,000 Rand. So Al, please don't drop it on your way in.
Thanks very much, Cam. And yeah, I'd like to reiterate what James said, what an amazing job he's been doing throughout this period. So everyone's category being vying for the most challenging sort of position. I definitely believe that our category is right up there. So, to the 5 contestants, we've really so enjoyed spending this time with you out on those game drives. It's been a completely new experience, and each and every one of you has brought something intriguing and yeah, just very thought-provoking to what the rest of the game drive judges have had to enjoy over the last few days. And so let me call forth the runner-up in the game drive category, and that is Jason. Well done, man. Thank you for you, man. Well done, man. Which leaves me with the winner of the game drive section, Alan Hewitt. No, sadly not, but an enormously well-deserved recipient of this, Kali. Well deserved, right? This is it, man. Right, it's good. Grab this. Come and stand here. Look at these two. Come on!
Well done, Kali. Well done, Bogaga.
And if you forget that, I'll look after it for you. Okay. Kali, that's yours as well. All right. Thanks, man. Well done.
Thank you very much to Al, and a very big congratulations to Jason and Kali. Kali, we can tell how much that prize means to you. It is a very big prize, but we know that you're going to use it to find even more pangolins in the rest of your career, so please do enjoy. Now, folks, we obviously wouldn't be able to host a competition like this without an incredible game reserve, a huge expanse of wilderness in the Eastern Cape. The people here at Kariega Private Game Reserve are truly, truly committed to conservation, and they're using ecotourism to achieve that goal. We're so grateful for all of the wonderful hospitality and kindness and love that's been shown to us in a very, very short time. So we feel like we've gotten to know all of you very, very well, and we've, I'm sure, made some lifelong friends here at Kariega. So I would like to invite Anthony Mulligan up. Anthony is the GM of Kariega Private Game Reserve, and I'd just like to allow him a few minutes to say some words about Kariega. So thank you very much, Anthony.
Sure, what a week. A little bit hard for me to come in here between the prizes and everything like that, so I've promised everyone I'll keep it nice and short. But it has been an exceptional week for us. We've been extremely honored to be hosting this event. It's a week that has showcased guiding, conservation, wildlife, and it's also shown the world the skills and abilities that are required to be a guide in the African bush. After an amazing week at Kariega, we thought it would only be fitting that we move the event. This week we've been at Main Lodge, and we've moved it across tonight at Ukosi. Thank you, Rob. Thank you to you and your team. And on the first night when I introduced Kariega, I explained the dream that the Rashmias had to create Kariega Game Reserve. And in 1989, Kariega Game Reserve opened Main Lodge for the first time. You don't need to put things in the fire there, Michelle. I'll hurry it up, I promise. So yeah, the dream in 1989, it extended. Obviously, as Kariega became more exposed to South Africa and other visitors, there was a demand for something slightly more exclusive. As you know, at Main Lodge, it's a very big lodge, and it's open to all ages. So the need and the demand for Ukosi Lodge came about, and it was our second lodge that we opened on the reserve, and it was on this small 2,000 hectares on this side of the R343. And then the dream that I mentioned on the first night of the Rashmias and the Fullers to expand the rewilding of the Eastern Cape and moving and joining up with Addo and introducing the world to the Eastern Cape grew. And now we sit with 5 beautiful lodges, obviously Ukosi River Lodge, the Homestead, and then our 5-star lodge, Settlers Drift. It's this dream that I keep mentioning back to that I think ties us in quite nicely with Safari Guide of the Year. Our story and history is of a deep burning to show ecotourism off to the world and to show the Eastern Cape off. And I think Safari Guide of the Year, thanks to Mike, did exactly the same thing. So the yearning and putting guides into the limelight to grow, develop, and harness amazing skills and ability, and train guides who can read the bush and have a passion and the ability to transfer that to every person they meet, and at the same time keep their guests safe while ensuring our wildlife and amazing biodiversity is the star of the show, is what all of this is about. So this week has showcased just that. The cameras are only there to share a small part of what we experience. So what gets streamed and the photos that get shared is only a very small part of everything that goes on this week. To the 5 candidates, you are the lead roles in this movie that we call. But there are so many supporting cast members. The collective knowledge of the African bush under this roof tonight is astonishing. And to have it all in one place for a whole week is even more special. But the continuous sharing of this knowledge makes it extraordinary. Some might say that it's almost the case of passing the baton on to the next generation. I strongly disagree with this. And this week has affirmed it even more and more for me. I see it as a sharing of responsibility. When you share a week with 40 like-minded people that all have the same passion for guiding, the same passion for wildlife, for ecotourism, everything leans and grows. It's like a heartbeat when all of you are in a room and you're all sharing this information. That is a responsibility that we have to pay it forward. So to the 5 of you, congratulations. I'm excited to hear who wins, just like you are. But I hope that if anything, you learned that this passion needs to be paid forward. Ensure that when you are guiding, when you are in ecotourism, that the magic of the bush never dies. And you can honestly say that you have come in here and have experienced the most amazing thing that I have been part of. I want to say that there's not one of you sitting here, and I'm not talking about the 5 candidates, I'm talking about all 40 of us, that have come in and then are going to leave with less. We are all leaving with more. And an event like this does not just happen. There are so many parts and so many thank yous, and so many people have stood up here today and expressed their gratitude for everything. So my thanks won't be to individuals as such. I do have like they say, a little shout out. So the little shout out would be to Michelle. We started the conversation, September last year. To Mike with the dream that started all of this. And to SA Tourism, we would not be here with all of you without your guys' dream and without everything that is here. And then to everybody else sitting in this room. Time is a commodity you never get back. Your time, your knowledge, your sharing, and all of that goes with it over this week is priceless. And so my thank you is to actually every single person in this room, because you are what makes this event special. Everyone who has attended and helped with the success of showcasing guiding in this event, thank you. And then a little bit biased, lastly, to my team. Wayne and your guards, thank you. To Kalinka and your lodge team, thank you. And to my whole Kariega family, well done for flying the flag. But to end off, I think we will all agree that from our side, we are extremely honored that we have been the host sponsor, and we are honored for Fogasa and Safari Guide of the Year for choosing us. And I think the true winner at the end of it all was the Eastern Cape, and a section of the world that no one really associated with ecotourism and Big Five. And I hope that you leave as friends and family, and that we see you back at Kariega, and we will be excited to see you back. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you very, very much to Anthony and the rest of your team here at Kariega. We really do appreciate you looking after us and putting up with us and showing us the most wonderful hospitality over the last week. We truly, truly appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Whew, even I'm getting nervous. It's getting to the big part of the evening, where we're getting to hear the 2 big prizes, the runner-up and the winner categories. And there's another organization that has created quite a synergy with the Safari Guide of the Year competition, and that organization is known as WISE, or Women in Safari Excellence. And Jody, I just want to say a quick hi to Jody back home. I know you're going to be watching. Jody unfortunately couldn't be here with us this evening because she's back home in the States. But we have 2 other representatives of Women in Safari Excellence, and I'd like to invite Candace Pretorius and Marilda Vegan to come up and tell us a little bit more about WISE and to hand over the prize for the runner-up. And that prize is going to be a 20,000 Rand cash prize sponsored by WISE, as well as 13,000 Rands worth of personal and professional development coaching sessions with Marilda. Please do welcome them up.
I don't know how you do this every night.
Enjoy. Thanks, Marilda.
Wow, how's everyone feeling? Because I'm nervous and I'm not even in this competition. Good evening, Safari Guide family, and to all the viewers joining us at home. Yeah, pride is not about being better than anyone else. It's about being unapologetically yourself and recognizing how far you have come. And that right there is exactly how I feel standing here tonight. Proud, humbled, and filled with so much gratitude. As Secretary of WISE, it's been my honor to represent our Unforgettable Week at Safari Guide of the Year 2025. Hosting at the amazing Kariega Game Reserve, and yes, thank you to Jody for making this happen, and hi, we wish you were here. What a week it has been, and WISE is honored to sponsor the Runner-Up Prize once again this year, and I can honestly say it's been a joy and a privilege to watch the heart, the hustle, and the passion that each of you contestants have brought to this competition. Who is WISE? Our vision is simple, yet powerful. Support, uplift, and empower women in conservation, hospitality, and the guiding industry. Our mission is action-driven. We connect women across South Africa and beyond through platforms like our WISE Connect, our WhatsApp groups, on-the-ground initiatives that build community and create opportunity. Because we know that when women come together, incredible things happen. And of course, a little bit of chaos. Having lived in the Eastern Cape for the past 20 years, I can truly say it is one of the most diverse, beautiful, and soulful corners of our country. That is why I'm so proud that this competition was here this year, in a region defined by people, person, and our passion. It is also incredibly special to witness some of my Uluvani alumni in action. You've come so far, and I'm so incredibly proud of your growth and your grace under pressure this last week. To the Kariega team, thank you for pulling out all the stops. It's not easy hosting 40 people that are in the hospitality industry. You've created an incredible experience for all of us, and we are very grateful. I must also give a big shout out to Uncle Howard and Lizelle and the whole team at Rugged Wear. Thank you for keeping us stylish and safari ready. I wore my uniform with absolute pride this week. And Howie, don't forget, I think that I've forgotten. There's a Candy P range of earrings and glasses and scarves coming in hot. To Mike, Michelle, Bernice, Louise, and the entire Fagaza team, thank you. Thank you so much for pouring your hearts into this event and creating a platform that honors the work our guides do every single day. This week has been inspiring, and it's been such a powerful reminder to all of us that our guides deserve to be seen and celebrated. To our incredible contestants, it's tough, but a huge congratulations. It's been an amazing week. You can be unbelievably proud of yourselves. You gave your everything. You grew, you connected, you shone. I have no doubt your families, friends, and mentors watching tonight are saying, that's our guide. You are all winners, and I'm, for one, I'm excited to see where your journeys will take you from here. Onwards and upwards, always.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're not done?
No, last bit, I
Keep going.
promise.
Go.
It gives me great joy to invite someone who's not only a fellow WISE woman, but also a dear friend and my personal life coach, the remarkable Marilda.
Thank you, everyone. I've been in the industry for about 30 years, and one of the things that I've learned is that we are in the business of making people's dreams come true. We are in the business of that once-in-a-lifetime experience at a time before you go and leave. Things get really heavy then. When I started my coaching business, that's just what I wanted to do. I wanted to support people in the tourism industry. So this prize that I've put together is a specific package, a coaching package of 8 sessions over 6 months for the runner-up. And through that, we'll be talking through tools and just a safe space to talk through whatever it is that you need to do to help you personally and professionally develop. And I believe that this is part of, we've heard so many people talk about development and paying it forward. This is my bit, and I give it with so much love. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you very much for allowing me to do that.
So we get to write.
Sure, yes.
We're going to write it on first.
No.
No. Okay.
And so, the winner,
The runner-up.
the runner-up,
This year's runner-up is
is
Hey, show me. Shall we write his name on there quickly?
Candace has been wanting to write.
The whole day. There we go. I'm in.
Oh, the bag. Oh, I'm sorry.
So proud of you. Well done.
Thank you very much to Candice and Marilda, and a very big congratulations to Kali once again. We're very proud of you, Kali. Then I think it's only fitting that for the big one we have our patriarch of the competition himself, the main sponsor of this Safari Guide of the Year 2025 competition, Howard Rogerson, the Managing Director of Rugged Wear. Howard, please do. Yes.
Wow. The emotion this evening, the tribute to the enormity of this event. It has now the premier event on the field guiding calendar. I have a 45-minute speech. It's with immense pride that Rugged Wear can partake at this level. The 700 garments that we sponsored is an absolute honor and a privilege to be able to award this prize tonight and to encourage the excellence is an absolute honor and privilege to myself, to my team back in Nelspruit, Durban, and across the country. I thank each and every one of them for making this possible. I don't do this on my own. I do this with an amazing team behind me, so I want to thank each and every one of them. It's not often I get someone feeling my chest, but I'd like to call up at this point in time Michelle, Mike Carantonis, the representative from South African Tourism, and Haya, last year's winner. If you can please come and stand beside me. This is a big check to hand over. Piece of paper is down. The winner of Safari Guide of the Year 2025, Jason Gipson. Congratulations.
Yes.
Sure, I don't know what to say. My heart is beating through my chest right now. But I think one big thing I want to say is thank you to everyone in this room right now and everyone out there that's supporting. It's been a great week. I'm sure most of you have seen. I've absolutely loved it, and I hope you enjoyed having me too. And my fellow contestants, thanks for a great week as well. I really enjoyed spending time with you. I've learned so much, and to all of the support from Lions fans, my family, my mentors in the past, huge thank you. I don't know what else to say.
Jay, I think you stay up here with me. Congratulations, man. Well done.
Okay.
Come stand up here with me. You can stay here with me. Congratulations once again, Jay. It's been fantastic watching you at work this week, and I think that you are truly a very deserving winner of this year's competition. I must say I did even have an eye on you before the competition. I'm very, very pleased for you, and I'm sure that you're going to be a wonderful ambassador for the industry and for this competition going forward over the next year. And congratulations to all of the other finalists. This doesn't say any less about you. You've all conducted yourself absolutely beautifully and very professionally, and you're all fantastic ambassadors for our industry. I think you want to go and do some celebrating, so we're not going to stick around for too much longer. Thank you so much for joining us to watch the award ceremony for Safari Guide of the Year 2025. And obviously we're going to be doing it again you're going to be doing this next year for 2026, so please do come and join us then. Good night and thank you, everybody.